Hey guys, it's Michael from MMO Gaming! And today we're going to play Hogwarts Age of Calamity, showing up my 5 favorite characters. So let's get into it. Alright. My first favorite is Rivali, the Rio champion. I actually like his movesets when he goes into the air. And I'm obviously a fan of that C6. He doesn't have that much combos in the air. But he's still pretty overpowered to me. Oh, but if you're in the air, the arrows can attack monsters there, which is kind of like the best part, because that range is amazing, perfect for dealing with a bombardment of enemies. Let's move on to the next character, Sidon, the Zora Prince from the future, aka the Lubu of Age of Calamity. I think his moves are pretty cool the first time I played him. Ever since I unlocked him, he's always been like a powerhouse to me ever since I first started playing him. But overall, he's actually pretty good. Not bad for the Lulu of Age of Calamity. So let's move on to the third character. Yunobo, Daruk's Descendant. I like that spiky form of Daruk's protection, because it can also damage enemies even if you're not attacking them. And his C6 is pretty amazing to me. If you Flurry Rush, you can get weak point gauges decreased quicker, so you can do a weak point smash more faster. Oh, he's a pretty good hero to pick up and play as. No, he has some overboard combos. Seeing this, Yunobo's actually a pretty good character, a pretty good fighter for me. And a pretty good fighter for people who like Gorons. And next up, the fourth character. The little guardian that came to the future to assist Zelda, Terrico. This little guardian can do some amazing things. Like that. And if he holds laser for more longer, Terrico laser will get more overpowered as you do it. And a special attack which gives you a pretty strong laser beam. Like this. And get him, Terrico! Like that. I remember I tried to unlock Terrico so I could get so I could complete the character collection. Overall, Terrico's actually pretty good if you. It was actually a pretty good fighter, and plays a big role in the game's DLC. As per Robbie Gopher's memory. But still, there's one character that I like the most. Who knew it? It was Teba. When I first started playing as him, I most used his C6 a lot, so I can focus on more powerful enemies. But after seeing what he actually does, most of his combos can be used to destroy a large batch of enemies. And using his C2 is actually pretty cool. It's what I used before I got the C6, which does so much damage. If you're a pretty good player, Teba is unstoppable. As you can see, that mob is taking a lot of damage. Then I finished him off. Well, a quite powerhouse in my opinion. I recommend those 5 characters. But if you have your own top 5 favorite, I wouldn't care. Overall, Age of Calamity is actually a pretty good game with an amazing lineup of characters. And if this video does good, we might actually get the DLC for this game. So, that's it for showing out my favorite characters, and I'll see you guys in the next video.